EDC. We'll get ready for what's next.
Fans, Game 7 means it's your last chance to join in on the biggest 50-50 jackpot in baseball postseason history. Better than $2.7 million. Kevin Pillar will be calling the winner. The deadline is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. To go to bluejays.com/5050 from anywhere in Ontario or Nova Scotia. Top of the ninth inning in Game 7. The Blue Jays 4, the Mariners 3. The winner-take-all game, a trip to the World Series is on the line. Miles Straw is in the game in left. Nathan Lucas moves to right. Addison Barger is now out of the game. And 24 hours after throwing 35 pitches in 2 scoreless innings, Jeff Hoffman is on looking for the final 3 outs.
He got 4 strikeouts in those 2 innings and walked the batter, didn't give up a hit. His velocity has been up in this postseason. He's had good velocity, and he's pitching with a lot of confidence right now. Close the door on him.
Leo Rivas, the number 8 hitter for the Mariners, will lead it off. He's 0 for 3. And he tries to push a bunt for a base hit, but he pushes it foul.
Yeah, Clement was in front of the bag at third base, anticipating that. Now Ernie's going to stay right there, right at the edge of the turf. How about Gosman and Bassett? 2 of the starters doing their thing.
Setting the stage for George Springer to do his thing. Boy, the Blue Jays with a great chance in the bottom of the 8th, and unfortunately for Addison Barger, he smoked that ball but hit it right to first. Blue Jays cannot add to the lead, and they take a 1-run lead to the 9th. 1-2, the count on Rivas. Again, one of the Blue Jays super fans, Eugene Levy, in attendance here tonight. We've seen Geddy Lee so many times. And everybody is standing in this ballpark right now. The 1-2. A splitter low, and it's 2-2. In the dirt, and it's full. Backups in the bullpen. Braden Fisher and Mason Fluharty. The 3-2 pitch. He got him. 1 down.
Hoffman's got confidence in that fastball again. This is what you dream about as a kid. I'm going to pitch the decisive Game 7, close out the Mariners in the 9th inning, and Hoffman gets the first out.
Hoffman got to his 7th game with the Phillies 2 years ago in the NLCS, but they lost to the Diamondbacks. He's trying to get to the World Series for the first time in his career as pinch hitter Dominic Canzone comes up. He's batting for Victor Robles. Popped up, back to the plate. Kirk back to the screen, and it's in the 2nd row of seats. It's 1-1.
Ernie Clement got to the backstop, chasing that pop-up, hoping to have a chance to make a catch.
And you see who is coming next. It'll be Julio Rodriguez after Canzone. And then if the Mariners have anything going, Cal Raleigh would come up. Boy, this is the height of October tension right now. 1 out of the 9th inning. And the 1-1. Sails up and away, ball 2.
Canzone just 3 for 27 in the postseason.
fastball, and he beat him with it 2-2.
Spin right around 95 with his heater.
He got another one. He strikes out Canzone for out number 2. Two outs in the 9th inning. Here in Game 7, and here's Julio Rodriguez. Slider high for ball 1. 2 for 4 with a double and a homer. The 1-0. And that's up and in, ball 2. So far tonight, Buck, his fastball has been the pitch he's been commanding the best.
Yeah, he's been able to spot his fastball, and he's had good velocity with it.
Behind 2-0. Got him to chase a slider. It's 2-1. Raleigh on deck. Hoffman tried to finish it here. The 2-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat as he fouls it back. And it's 2-2. Sets and deals, and it's down and away, a full count. Hoffman nodding in agreement with Kirk, has the pitch he wants. Here comes the 3-2. He got him! For the first time in 32 years, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series. What a performance by Jeff Hoffman in the 9th.
What a season for the Blue Jays. Hoffman was outstanding after 2 innings last night. He came in and slammed the door. He struck out the side. This is a season to remember.
Boy, you talk about the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. One team that hadn't been there in 32 years, one team that's never been there. And George Springer with that unbelievable moment in the bottom of the seventh, a three-run homer. Gausman and Bassett chipping in out of the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a day after throwing 35 pitches, striking out the side, carried the whole series by Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the dream season continues. The comeback kids do it again, and the Blue Jays are going to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series. Let's go down to the field. Here's Hazel Mann.
Thanks very much. It is pandemonium, and I'm trying to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. here as Carlos Fabus congratulates him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you are going to the World Series.
Oh my gosh.
Vladdy, you have tears in your eyes, Vladdy. You said you were born ready, Vladdy. Tell me what the emotions are, Vladdy. You've worked so hard for this. You were 16 years old.
On their mind, and now their families are down there to share in this moment as they're prepared to receive the American League trophy.
The ceremony is about to begin. John Schneider is about to accept it, and we will send it down to field level here at Rogers Center.
Thank you. Toronto, it is time to celebrate. You've waited 32 years to hear these words. The Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series. With me is Chairman Edward Rogers, President and CEO Mark Shapiro, Manager John Schneider. Edward, what a team this is. You came home down 3-2. Game 7, you're down 2 runs with 8 outs left in your season, and you're going to the World Series, winners of the American League pennant. It's my pleasure to present to you the William Heritage Trophy as American League champions. Edward, it's a reality. The Blue Jays are going back to the World Series. What does this moment mean for the franchise and for this city?
Well, I think it's an inspiration for 41 coast to coast. This is Canada's team. We're all behind the Blue Jays. This team has the depth and character, the vision and the courage, and they're going to go all the way.
Ross Atkins, Executive Vice President, Baseball Operations General Manager. When did you realize with this group of guys that this moment would happen?
Oh man, you could feel it for a long time, and the staff has, and these players have worked to get. You knew it was coming, and the fans and the country, we feel it, and we love it. Thank you.
John Schneider, you've given your professional baseball life to this organization, 23 years. You, more than just about anybody, knows what this moment means. So for you personally, for this franchise, how do you put that in words?
It's tough, you know. For me personally, I give all the credit to the guys that are on the stage. It's such a collective effort with these players, this staff, this front office, and these fans. I'm trying to just look around right now and take a mental picture of how cool this is, because it takes so much work and perseverance to get to this point, and I love this entire group.
Speaking of perseverance, this was the best comeback team in baseball all year, and you did it again in Game 7. What does it say about this group, and especially George Springer?
It's so fitting. Bottom of our order gets it done again. There's probably not another person on planet Earth that I want up other than George Springer and his October magic. We were talking in the dugout. We said we've had plenty of practice at this, and when you do it a lot, it gets a little bit easier. But what this group has accomplished so far is amazing.
That is so well earned. The championship of the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays. One more piece of business and one more piece of hardware. The ALCS Most Valuable Player. What a show he put on of all-around baseball excellence. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You're going to the World Series. What does this mean to you?
This means a lot, you know. We do this for you guys.
When you signed to stay here in Toronto before this season, is this exactly what you had in mind?
Yes. Yes, but the job is not finished. We got 4 more to go.
You saw you, Vlad, at the end of the game, very emotional. What was going through your mind?
Here in Toronto.
Congratulations, Vladdy and Toronto. We will see you in the World Series.
Thank you.
The following may contain coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
The celebration is beginning and no doubt is going to go on for a while. First, they clinched a playoff spot. Then they won the division. Then they knocked the Yankees out in the division series. Now they have come back late in Game 7 to defeat the Seattle Mariners. They are the American League champions and are headed to the World Series. And as Vladdy just said, job's not done. 4 more wins.
Absolutely. Nobody expected the Blue Jays to be in the World Series. Now the Blue Jays know that they have a chance just as much as anybody else